Hey there, guys. Welcome to the Book of Shaun. It's my first TV show. I'm Shaun Huey, going to be your host. This is the talk show where we're going to be roasting any and every religion and faith system that's out there. So let's get right into it. So first of all, I don't know if you guys out there are familiar with Sharia. Sharia is like the Islamic constitution. Like if you go to Islamic countries like Yemen and like Somalia, Iran and stuff, Sharia is like the name of their law based on like their holy book and stuff. And, this is like news in America. Sharia actually might become constitutionalized here in America. So, like the Bible Belt, the Midwest, they're completely against it. They say that Sharia is the enemy, Islam's the enemy. I actually just drove back out here to SoCal from the Midwest. Midwesterners, Sharia is not your enemy. Your enemy is high fructose corn syrup. Yeah, some big people. Big thing in the news, this guy in Norway, he went on like a shooting spree, like this massacre out in Norway, killed a bunch of kids. Yeah, it was crazy. Reports are saying that the guy was a Christian extremist. Yeah, so now people here in the States all over the world, they're really afraid of these white Christian men because they got guns, they're shooting everybody, so everyone's afraid of white Christian men now. That's actually good news for Mexican Catholics. Yeah, that's good news. Yeah. What else? So we got a big thing this month. The month of August is actually the holy month of Ramadan. Yeah, some Muslim people in the audience. Yep. So what Muslims do is they fast for 30 days. And you can't eat anything for 30 full days. Muslims, they're fasting. They can't eat anything. Yeah, in other news, Muslims in Somalia have been fasting for the last 7 years. Yeah, they don't have any food there. It sucks. Yeah. So Ramadan is crazy because you can't eat anything, and it's crazy because it just so happens that this year Ramadan falls in the summer in August, like the hottest time of the year. I mean, it's crazy hot. I couldn't do it. You can't eat, and it's so hot out there. Even Jesus is looking at all the Muslim people like, it wasn't even this hot when I fasted for 40 days in the desert. Yeah, that's how hot it is. Yeah. In other news, I personally attend a Bible study every Thursday night, and a lot of the guys in the Bible study, they're always asking me, hey, Shaun, what books can you recommend to us? Because I'm a big reader, so they're asking about different types of spiritual books and stuff like that. So I'm actually reading a really good book by an author named Tony Robbins, and the book's Awaken the Giant Within. Really good book. It's how to take immediate control of your mental, emotional, physical, and financial destiny. Yeah, another reason I'm reading the book, I only read books based on their cover. So that's why I'm reading Tony Robbins. That's why I'm reading that one. Yeah. So, yeah, go check that one out. It's a great book right there. So in other news, I got a great guest tonight. Jimmy Purcell is going to be my first guest. Yep, got some Jimmy fans over here. You might have read his comic online, or it's been published. Actually, it's called Been Better, and you might have seen him like at Disneyland, other places. He's a great cartoonist. So without further ado, let's welcome to the show my very first guest, Jimmy Purcell, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome. So as promised, I got my first guest here, Jimmy Purcell. Jimmy, thank you so much for stopping by. Now, Jimmy actually just got back from Comic-Con, right? He's got his Yellow Lanterns shirt on right there. So how was Comic-Con? Tell us a little bit about Comic-Con.
Comic-Con was great. It's always a great time. Whenever you can get like 1 million strangers to rub up against you dressed in spandex, that's a party.
Awesome. Were there any good cosplayers over there? Like was there a Tony Robbins cosplayer there?
I wish I was cosplaying as Tony Robbins, and that'd be easier because when I was Joker, I had a lot of makeup on, but with this one, I can wear less makeup. Let's see here. All I would have to do is cover myself with fonts. It's amazing. This cover's great. I look at it. He looks like he photobombed his own cover. Like he wasn't even supposed to be there. Just a bunch of words, and then he's like, "Oh, hey."
Yep, that's exactly it.
That's great. I
love
it.
Tony, we want you on the show. Now, So, Jimmy, a lot of crazy stuff going on in like the world of religion, politics, and stuff.
I heard about.
Yeah.
I heard about that. I was listening to your monologue back there. It's insane. That whole fasting thing. I couldn't. Well, that's a lie. I could. I almost fast every single day.
Really?
You know? Yeah. That's a huge span of my day is fasting. I span from about anywhere from 6 to 8 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm usually asleep during that time, so it's pretty easy. I have a great way of ending that fast in the morning, like every morning. Well, not every morning it's the same thing, but I usually have eggs and bacon. I love that.
Eggs and bacon.
Eggs and bacon
to break the fast. I don't know if our Muslim friends are into eggs and bacon, but
you're missing out.
To each his own.
Yeah, you're missing out. The best way to finish your fast is eggs and bacon.
Awesome. There you go.
But no, you shouldn't let your... no offense to the Muslim audience, but you shouldn't let your religion stand in the way of a good, piece of bacon. I mean, my mom was Jewish, and so by their rules, I'm Jewish. But, I consider myself a bad Jew because I won't let anything stand in my way of a good BLT.
BLT, awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know. I love bacon, too. It's actually why I converted to Christianity. Because, like, Quran says you can't have bacon, and the first time I had, like bacon and sausage, I was like, Muhammad... I don't know what to tell you. Now, Jimmy, I've known you for a long time. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, I draw. I draw all the time. I have my webcomic. It's on binbettercomic.com. You can like us on Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter, which basically means you write down the site and then /binbettercomic.
Binbetter.
Yeah. I don't get too much money from that comic. Still working on it. I have a cafe press, store, and I sell, clothing and whatnot. But every now and then I have like a freelance job, which I did a job with Make-A-Wish Foundation. I did a job with just like simple things as far as doing caricatures at weddings, parties, yada, yada, yada. But being a freelance cartoonist basically means, for the most part, you're starving.
You're starving.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you actually you are fasting in that case.
Yeah.
So I guess that makes all artists Muslims during Ramadan. I guess
so. You could say that. I mean, we do have what's it called? Sermons. We do have sermons 5 times a day where we pray to Pixar Studios. We actually aim at Pixar Studios. I don't even know where that is. Hilarious.
Awesome. Well, guys, that's pretty much our show. If you like what you saw, I guess check out the Jack Sparrow video that Jimmy's talking about. If you don't want to watch any more videos, check out his Facebook page, facebook.com/binbettercomic. Check us out on Facebook. And guys, that's pretty much our show. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Take care, guys.